Carlton's Patrick Cripps has escaped any sort of sanction, not a fine or a suspension for this dumping tackle. It's not too dissimilar from Liam Duggan's tackle, which we'll see in just a moment. Either both of them have to be a suspension or a fine, or none of them. On last week's video, we had 27.9% of the people that watched were subscribed, so if you do like this content and want to see more suspension videos, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, let's continue. Jordan De Goey has been referred straight to the tribunal, which means this will be at least a 3-week suspension. I think they might use the Stewart vs Prestia as evidence, and I think De Goey will be most likely missing 4 weeks. We will find this out on Tuesday night. This was classed as rough conduct, careless conduct, severe impact and high contact. Liam Duggan from West Coast Eagles has been charged with rough conduct against Taylor Adams. This was classed as careless conduct, medium impact and high contact. For this, he has been given a 1-match suspension.
Now Ginby trying to shrug off Johnson. Excellent tackle. In fact, Hill was able to knock it clear. And the free kick goes the way of Bobby Hill.
James Harms has been given a 1-match suspension for his rough conduct on Matt Cottrell. This was graded as careless conduct, medium impact and high contact.
It's trouble. I mean, I think there's head contact there, was there? Because if he wasn't, it's trouble. I mean, I think there's head contact there, was there?
Look. Interesting to see that this was not a fine for tripping. In the last couple of weeks we've seen fines given for attempted tripping, and he's clearly tripped him here, but no fine. Again, this was another attempted trip. I wasn't able to see it myself, but one of the viewers have said that there was a slight trip, so this one let go, which makes sense. It was accidental, but the one before with Miller was a clear intentional trip. That should have been a fine. And this one for me, I'm a little bit on the fence. Jack Zeeble is going for the ball. He probably doesn't need to put his knee up here, but he makes head-high contact, which eventually knocks the Essendon attacker out. It's just strange how this is in a contest and this is allowed, but in a tackle where they're fighting for the ball, a slight little head tap on the ground like you saw Duggan gets a week, but this doesn't even get looked at. I was unable to find anything on the Sunday game, so I assume that means there's no suspensions or no fines for that. And I guess that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.